Hi Capricorn, welcome to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love and Healing Tarot. Hope you're well. My name is Hope, and we are going to do a reading of soulmates, twin flames, forgiveness, self-love, whatever comes out in the cards. Know that there's been a great weekend of energy here that started on the 6th. That's open for the next 48 hours, and what it is the Venus transition into Taurus, which brings us a sacred portal of love's destiny. And it's not just an analytical astrological alignment. It's all about bringing us to higher dimensions of love and getting us out of the cycle. And hopefully some of us are not still there, but hopefully this reading will help you come out of the cycle of, the numbness of love, the shadow of love, the pain of love, and start healing. So this is a great opportunity for us, all of us, as a spiritual awakening to the highest level of love that we can possibly experience in our lives, and know that the threshold brings up, silent desires that we've had that are going to come and shed some light on it. What is it that we have and need to look at within ourselves, and also any suppressed feelings that are going to come to the surface. How do we do? What do we do? It's all about healing and taking in more of who we are, and our authentic self is to come out, because without love of yourself, without being love, you cannot find love. You need to be the one. To find the one, you need to be the one. And so this is, something that honor every relationship in your life that you've ever had. Learn from it, forgive, and you'll be free to keep moving on and learning until you find the one, because you're working on yourself, okay? So here we go. Let's start with the angel numbers. I'm going to pull a card here for the end of the reading, Capricorn, because this will be a card that will confirm anything that the angels want you to know, okay? And we bring in all the angels here. Before I start any session of card reading, I bring in the universal sky of angels, and I bring in ancestors as well from the past, from the core of the earth. All right, so let's pull a card, and I'm going to place it right there, and at the end of the reading we will read it, okay? Right there. Let's make sure we put it down further. Well, I'll put it right there. All right, and now let's pull some oracles and see where are the phases of love. Where are the phases of love for Capricorn right now? And we'll just keep moving on here until we complete all 3 cards, and then we'll pull out some tarot as well. All right, so let's just keep doing this until I feel that the spirits say now. Yeah, there's mixed enough. So let's see. For Capricorn, silent moves. Silent moves. Someone may be looking for you, but you're not expecting them. Or let's see, maybe it's you making silent moves towards someone, being very, very cautious. Yes, being very cautious about what you are trying to move in your direction. Perhaps someone in your office, perhaps someone in your neighbor in the same building, someone that you've been seeing, looking at, and trying to find a way to bring them into your into your circle. So let's see what else can we find out about the phases of love here that will bring us into more information about what's going on a deeper level, because really everything on the surface isn't always pretty. Everything that really is real and takes place is within us, not outside of us. So let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, healing love. Nice. Okay. So this could be someone that you've met recently, or that you've known that, this is a healing love. Know that there are parts of you that you might have been neglecting. And like I said before, this is a portal that will bring up, things that were suppressed, or ideas and desires. And so this is a relationship that is bringing that up. This is a very curious energy about, wow, this person is bringing up a whole lot of stuff for me to look at. And it's, it's about having a healthy love, for yourself. And when you do that, you can move in closer to someone that you would like to draw into your life, So let's keep looking what the Twin Flame Confession oracles will say here about this phase of love for Capricorn. Capricorn, you're very independent. You're very analytical. Sometimes being analytical will keep us from really feeling our intuitive feelings that are all about, intuition, really, really real feelings. We have to have our heart and mind in alignment in order to really feel what is true. So let's see what the confessions, twin flame confessions, are going to say about this. Ooh, elusive. Maybe there's some ghosting, and perhaps that is why there's this kind of mystery around making silent moves. Maybe this person or you are kind of not ready to step into it because so much has come up. It's like too much. It's like you meet someone like, oh my God, I can't reveal my whole self to this person. It's just too much, and I'm going to step away a little. Maybe they won't even notice. I'm not ghosting, but it feels like I'm there, but I'm not there. Okay, so let's see what other energies are facing you right now, Capricorn. What is it that could be facing you in this continuation or influence that you're having in this person that you met, that you've known? I feel like there's someone you might be working with, or someone in your building, or a neighbor, something like that, because you see them, and you might have had moments with them. Maybe you did date them, and maybe, you had to kind of step away, and it's hard to step away when you work with someone or when you live in the same building, right? So here we go. So where are you? What's facing you? Oh, Temperance. Temperance is a very nice energy. I see that you have this harmony right now. You have patience, so you're definitely having a moment of patience right now during this time. That's kind of like making you feel a little too vulnerable. I feel this person or idea of having this person is making you feel very vulnerable. You're not ready to reveal all of who you are. You're kind of feeling like maybe you got to kind of be invisible a little bit, stepping away, kind of not letting this person really know how you feel. But I feel that you have patience to get to know them more on another level before you really, really connect on a deeper level. So that makes sense, taking your time like the goat, sure-footed. So here we go. What obstacle or maybe energy that's influencing this situation? The sun. So you are kind of blocking yourself from having this happiness, and I understand that. You have two beautiful cards here, so I feel that you have a great outlook on what love is, and sometimes in our minds, but in our actions are a lot different. So right now I feel that the sun is your energy that's being blocked, because right now you're not sure of this revealing. You have patience for this kind of harmonic or harmony for love. You have patience right now. You want to make sure. And so let's see what other energies come out here to let us know about, what else could be influencing this situation that you're in, and what more can we know about what's going on? So we have the Nine of Swords, fear. Yeah, there's a little bit of fear of surrendering to something that could be what you want, but you have patience for it. And I understand that. We're not always ready to be so open and not sure, because maybe in the past we might have had heartache. We might have had a relationship that, we opened ourselves up to, and then boom, we got hit. But every relationship will take you to the next. We learn something from each relationship, from conflict especially. We're always learning something. So let's see, maybe what kind of past energy did you leave behind here, Capricorn? The Ten of Pentacles. So you left behind perhaps a marriage. You probably maybe left a long-standing relationship, because that's what the Ten Pentacles is. That's where your energy was at one time. And now you're in this other space of fear, not wanting to reveal totally your whole self, So you're peeking. Oh, look, this is kind of nice. I'd like to meet this person. I don't know, maybe, yes, no. Okay, that's how I feel this right now. So let's go on and see what you're feeling, what your thoughts could be, what kind of energy are in your thoughts and feelings about this connection that you seem to be looking at, but not ready. You have patience to get closer. The Page of Swords, spying. Yes, that's what you're doing. You're spying on this person. Perhaps you're looking on their online platforms, or you have this intellectual love going on in your head. You're afraid to get your feet wet. That's what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling here. And, you're talking to people about this person, but what are they saying to you? Capricorn, what are they saying to you about this person? I'd like to know myself. What are they saying to Capricorn about this person that you are definitely interested in, but afraid to make the first move? Or you have, but not really. Justice. Okay, so this is definitely a soul contract. They're saying to take your time here. It's about justice, bringing balance, restoring balance to yourself. Come on, you're either in one direction or the other. Look at it in balance. What is it going to offer you? Are you ready? Do you feel, uncomfortable with this person? Or does this person bring you balance? Is that what you're afraid of? That this person has brought you something that may restore balance into your life? That this could be a soul contract as well, someone you might have known in the past life. But let's look further and see what is your perhaps hopes, fear, or maybe one or the other. Let's see what that could be. What could be your hope and your fear about this situation? What is it that you maybe have patience to see? Something that may give you hope. The World card. Wow. So this is a completion of a full cycle of understanding, of love that you've had. Creating a new path for yourself as well. This is your hope that perhaps this can be something that you would very much not be so vulnerable, not be so elusive. That don't be afraid. Remove the shackles, of fear from yourself, because you're not going to learn anything if you're always in fear of someone breaking your heart, because you have your heart. You can never have anyone do that. If you can allow them, but you need to have boundaries as well. So right now, keep a great boundary, be patient. This is a new path of love for you. This is creating something new because of what you've had, what you've learned, but the fear is there. So you have to let go of the fear in order to move in any direction, okay? And take one step at a time. Sure-footed Capricorn, right? Sure-footed. Don't, go beyond what you can handle. All right, so let's see if there's a potential here besides this. Really, to me, it's a full cycle that you've completed in understanding where you are, what you've done, but you still have more to learn. So creating a new path of love will take us there. And sometimes it's just about loving yourself more, taking time to do that, keeping yourself in balance. So what is a potential? The Eight of Wands, yeah, sudden change of love, a rush of love. This is definitely a potential because you understand and because you're just right, almost there, ready to let go. You're almost ready to let go, Capricorn. But let's see what the Whispers of Love angels have to say for you in this reading. And then I'll pull the numeral, the number card for the angel number and see what they have to confirm here for this reading for Capricorn. So what does the Whispers of Love want us to know for Capricorn. Love who you are. Yeah. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So love who you are, and know that the more you can love yourself, the more love you'll attract to yourself, because now you're self-sufficient, right? So keep in mind that even though you may not be ready for a relationship, you're learning about yourself in a relationship with yourself first, okay? So let's see what the angel number is for you, Capricorn. 808. I will read it. It's about balance, power restored, hope, ancestors, and there's some warnings here. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Yes, in order for us to feel safe in our space, in our moment with others, we have to keep a healthy boundaries. You don't have to open yourself up to everyone. Just take what resonates, right? Just like here. Take what resonates. And so anyway, Capricorn, you have a great day. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.